Years. My name is host Eric. I'm the host of Talking with Famous People, which of course is the internet's only YouTube channel. My name is host Eric. So this may be your first, last, and only opportunity to see YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah. So what are we doing tonight? Well, according to the title of the stream, what we're doing is we are exploring our feelings. That's why the stream is titled Let's Explore Our Feelings. Ken says hi.
Hi, Ken.
Ken, is there any feeling that goes along with that hello? Perhaps joy, sadness? We don't want to explore our feelings? Or is there some kind of typo or something? Turn on the air conditioning. It is really hot around here today, let me tell you. I'll also tell you I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday or the day before when I was feeling kind of sad. I attribute it to the fact that I got a lot of sleep. Originally, I went to the Indian weed store.
Oh, thank you.
And you feel as if the orange creamsicle you're eating right now is coldish. Fair enough. Fair enough. July 26th, that's when the Olympics start.
That's exciting.
Yeah, coming up pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm excited to smoke this blunt because, in part, because well,
Thank you.
we got some blunts, and we got some flour, and we got some edibles as well. But the thing to note is, by smoking a blunt, I actually get to smoke a little bit of tobacco. She can get it. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's true. I'm a daddy. I am a daddy. I have a daughter. Her name's Delilah. And, well, you can't have my wife. Nor can you have my blunts.
Yes.
So, I guess there's nothing inherently offensive about saying that. But
Hey, Boba Fett.
hi, Boba Fett. Well, you can't have me. I am happily married to this lovely woman right here, who's also happily married to me.
Yes.
We are monogamous, non-swinging types, so
Yes.
we're unavailable to all others.
We are unavailable to all others.
Hey, 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 hey. Biometrics Barros, you were correct. Yes. Yes, she is pretty. She's very pretty and super awesome and super sexy and stuff like that. Okay. Well, you need to go on timeout. You're too sweaty.
Right.
You're too sweaty. I'm not planning on voting for any rapists, no. I'm not planning on voting at all in this election. So I can't be accused of voting for anybody bad.
I just can't. I think this is the second election that I haven't voted.
14 years is the age difference.
Yeah, I'm 39.
She's 39, I'm 53. I will kiss my wife.
Oh, thank you. I love his kisses.
Off camera, because I'm not making pornography for y'all.
Good for us. This is so satisfying right now.
Yeah, it's good. 21:54. That's quite a gap. Rachel looks a lot younger than the 39 that she is, you know. So people always point out her age gap, but Not that big of an age gap.
It's not.
No, Navy SEAL 2K. I have consistently said this whole time that I'm not voting at all in this election. I may have said if I were compelled to vote, I might choose meow over meow. But I've never said at any occasion that I'm planning on voting this election. I've consistently always said that I am not voting this election. Well, maybe I am. I'm gonna keep it real, but you know, there's more than sex that makes a relationship good. So Navy SEAL 2K, the important thing to note is please don't defame me with false quotes. I never said I would vote for anybody. I've consistently said the entire time I'm not voting at all this election. You bet I'm a growler? I don't know what a growler is. Arr, arr. He's like a pirate, kind of.
Trouble you into the stream.
JJ says American politics is the furthest thing from democracy on the planet. My wife knows what a growler is. I'm sure she does. She's a little younger than I am, so she probably knows a little bit more colloquial terms, especially relating to that sort of stuff. Because
I mean, I actually don't because I'm not really sure what a growler is. Like an animal growl.
well, Tom Riddle, if you're supplying the blow, I'd do blow with you as well.
I would too. Don't leave me out.
Yeah, if you're buying.
Okay, no, I'm gonna keep it real. No. The answer is he doesn't.
Would you rather know who killed JFK or who built the pyramids? I'd rather know who built the pyramids.
Yeah, me too.
Because I feel like I already know who killed JFK.
Who did?
The CIA.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, doesn't everybody grunt occasionally? And when during sex, we're smoking weed in the house. We don't smoke cigarettes.
I don't.
No, you cannot share the lady. God, what is up with people?
No.
Can you just be a little respectful? I used to smoke cigarettes, Greg's corner, and when I did, I smoked cigarettes outside. It's not a matter of being allowed to or not. It's just a matter of what we decide to do, you know. Where can you find a good daddy? I don't know. Home Depot, maybe.
Yeah, Home Depot is actually a really good place to meet a guy, right? A good daddy. You think he might be there, like fixing something?
That's not where Rachel and I met, though.
No.
Rachel and I met right here on Talking with Famous People. Isn't that amazing? What is wrong with chat? Yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes the day before my birthday.
No, unmarried daddies.
Oh, you're in the doghouse if you smoke grass indoors? Well, Rachel smokes just as much weed as I do, so.
Yeah, I was in the doghouse plenty of times when I lived in my parents' house, because they would smoke inside the house. But honestly, I smoked inside the house because when I smoked outside the house, I got in trouble too. So it didn't matter what happened. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna smoke inside then. If I get in trouble both places.
Yeah, well, you had a fucked up situation.
Yeah. I don't mean to go into that, but...
That's fine. Do what you want. So, anyway, Rich and I we've been married for 1 year, over a year now. We had our anniversary on the 8th. Mm-hmm. And we didn't do anything really for our anniversary on the 8th, but we are going to do something for it. Maybe, like this upcoming Wednesday. Mm-hmm. We're timing things in terms of the new bottle.
Bottle, sure. Yeah. Okay.
But I'm not sure. We could do it on a different day, but that's basically the plan right now.
Okay. That
so,
sounds good.
You don't smoke grass but vape, so I have zero complaints from the missus in the house. Well, the thing is, Rachel normally does vape her THC.
Yeah, I do.
And when I quit smoking cigarettes, I switched to vaping nicotine. Which this is Rachel's THC vape.
Yeah.
As you see, it looks like a Nick vape, but it takes carts like this. Hi, Bobby. Hi. Vapes are just robot peckers in disguise, says Limp Dixit.
Well, isn't my vape lucky? Our vapes.
Well, I guess that makes me a robot gay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no, that makes you a robot straight.
Head straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like vaping as much as cigarettes, obviously, but cigarettes are a lot harder on your lungs.
Yeah, we're robot lesbians. No, not lesbians. You wouldn't.
I'd be a robot gay, and you'd be a robot straight.
Right, exactly, because it has a penis.
Right, because this is a robot penis. So.
And you suck it.
No, I was never in the military. I was not in the military.
He is cute.
I do respect military people, though. What advice do you have for people who no longer want to live? Oh, God. I mean, I would say, first of all, take a lot of time determining how your mood changes over days, weeks, etc., and how much it might link to something specific like sleep deprivation or whatever. So I would just say, like, figure out for sure what your depression links to, you know? Yesterday I was feeling really depressed, and the day before too. But it was because I had sleep deprivation. It happens every month. There's a cycle with my Adderall. I'll binge my Adderall till I'm out of it, and then I'll be like dozens of hours of sleep behind, you know, and I'll have to sleep my ass off for a week. And in between those spots, I get really depressed. It's kind of a bad thing, you know.
I do too, though.
Thanks, Ken.
Thanks, Ken.
I think we're a cute couple too. Hey, even if we aren't, I know this: we love each other a lot.
Me too.
And we're really committed to each other.
I think we're a cute couple.
You know, take care of yourself as best as you can, and you know, confirm as much as you can about trying to understand it before you make any decisions, like maybe going to a shrink or something might be a decision, but that might help you figure out what's going on, or I don't really know. But there's so many different reasons why somebody might be very depressed. So depressed as to lose the will to live, you know. Some of them are more legitimate than others. Pretty cat, I don't want to talk politics. You are not my fat ass mammy. Yeah, I do now use a nicotine vape. I quit smoking cigarettes. You're too slow. What is wrong with you? Run over there faster. Oh my God. Well, at least I got him in the pickle. You're out, mister. I like watching baseball on double time. What do you want to talk about? Well, let's talk about our feelings, okay? We have a lot of people in the world who have a lot of feelings, you know, including me and other people. So
you are right.
The thing is, I think we're kind of all in the habit of being like, let's not talk about emotions because emotions are subjective and there's not really anything you can say about them. But I appreciate your fat ass mammy saying, I feel big scared sometimes. I do too, you know? I mean, we've got a really uncertain future, it seems like, in front of us globally. So I think there's plenty of reason to feel kind of global anxiety. Michelle Way says she's feeling pretty mad. Sorry to hear that, Michelle. You know, I'm feeling about feelings because yesterday, the day before, I was feeling a lot of feelings.
The thing is, Colby Curtis, like, I hope we make the right decisions on voting. Like, I feel like that's what I was talking with. It's like Eric going through the foot of snow driving. It's kind of wishful thinking. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. So why would you think that? I'm just surprised. I'm surprised by anyone who thinks that Trump versus Biden, that Biden would win. Like, that makes, like, I don't like Trump at all. I think he's terrible. He's a terrible person. Terrible. But I don't think enough people have faith in Biden to get the job done.
I mean, put it this way, we can't make the wrong decision if we don't vote. Have you ever had a dream that you had that you would, you could, you do, you with, you want, you could, do you, so you want him? I don't remember ever having that dream, Neutral Grumpy.
I know. It's a pretty deep dream.
I don't want to explain why I think Trump is terrible.
I can, because he fucking says that he would grab a woman by the vagina. I think that's terrible. He also lies all the time to us, the people that he's supposed to be, like, you know, helping.
Representing.
Yeah, he lies. And
he doesn't even pretend to even attempt to represent all of the people of the country. He has disdain for anybody who doesn't vote for him. A real leader leads the entire country, right? A real leader isn't incredibly divisive. That doesn't mean I think that Biden's preferable, but I don't want to talk about politics.
Yeah, we're not really in a politics kind of mood. Oh no. I don't even want to talk about that, Michelle. You are not right. Sure, I'm sure there were women who offered, but he also was in cahoots with fucking Epstein, who had sex traffickers. Hello, of course they're gonna say yes.
Well, regardless, the point is, if any American right now is arguing about whether a given candidate is good or not, they are terribly confused. We don't have any good candidates
No, we
right
don't.
now. And let's be honest about that with ourselves, okay? Just because Trump appeals to the most partisan and, you know, left despising, crazy political people, and it does not make him a good candidate,
No.
right? Like this crazy lady at the store yesterday was ranting,
Oh my
and was
God.
just like, oh God, lady. She couldn't have been more insanely, like, she just despises the Democrats and just loves Trump so much. It's like there's no good way to be that partisan.
No.
Any sane analysis of things says we've got two incredibly shitty candidates.
Yeah, terrible. I mean, like, she was talking about how Biden did terrible. I didn't see the, what do you call it? The thing where they talk at each other. I didn't see the debate.
Yes, Biden is also not honest. I don't even think he can be accused of being dishonest right now because he's not mentally competent.
Yeah, he doesn't know what
right?
he's doing. He doesn't know what he's saying.
But the thing is, the point is, why are we talking about anything other than obviously nobody should vote for either of these fucks.
Yeah,
You know?
really. I hope it's the lowest turnout ever.
Really? You know, everyone's talking about how important it is to vote. I think it's important to not vote. I refuse to make either of those terrible decisions.
I don't
Sorry.
want to be a part of that. No.
Yeah, I don't want to be any part of that shit. Yeah, I did. I didn't get a Big Mac. I got a double quarter. We did get McDonald's. I got a double quarter pounder with cheese. No pickles.
Biden seems like he really doesn't want to drop out. It appears that he really thinks that everyone else is crazy and he's not.
No, I don't think that, Mean Bird. I don't think he's capable of running the country, and I don't think Trump is either.
No.
But Trump has done it more successfully for 4 years than Biden did. I mean,
oh God, it's terrible.
It's just I thought anybody but Trump after Trump's first term, but I was wrong. You know, Biden was even worse.
Okay, why? Okay, clearly there's feelings about like politics right now, but these are not the feelings that I want to be feeling.
Yeah, I don't want to feel politics feelings. This is about feelings, though, right?
Yeah.
When people talk politics, they're really talking about their feelings.
They are.
If they weren't talking about their feelings, they'd be talking about it like me. The whole thing's a disgusting disgrace, and there's no reason to prefer either of those morons. No, I mean the real world political issues, Popo Duckin, those are separate matters. That has nothing to do with Biden or Trump, right? That's when you don't talk about politics, you're talking about Biden and Trump. When you do talk about politics, you're saying, what can we do about the economic distress the country's in right now? And why is that economic distress so urgently felt right now? And the answers to those questions are a lot more straightforward and a lot more reasonably addressed than are questions like, who's better, Biden or Trump? So regarding the economic distress, well, it's the necessary inflationary crunch that's going to occur when you have remove all American workers, most American workers from the workplace forcibly, but for years, but then don't stop quantitative easing. So you've got, currency entering into the economy that doesn't represent actual new wealth generated by the economy. So there's a necessary inflationary crunch. I explained this back in 2019, 2020 when COVID was starting, okay? I explained it back then. And sure enough, that's exactly what's happened. So, what are we going to do about it is the next question. Well, first of all, we ought to, as a nation, understand the relationship between wealth and currency much better, okay? But secondarily, in terms of practical things, the first thing we need to do is cut the capital gains tax. We should try to cut taxes wherever we can because that's the best way to stimulate the economy. But the first order of business is let's cut the capital gains tax. What you see is a lot of places raising minimum wage, which is also not helpful, but we'll leave that entirely alone. People understand that sort of on a gut level as helping the poor. I don't think we can really establish that it does, but nevertheless, it's a form of wealth redistribution that's popular and probably not as detrimental as something like capital gains taxes. So the first order of business is let's cut the capital gains tax. That way, everybody who invests their money that they earn rather than spending it will not have the returns on those investments double taxed. Okay, well, Putty Cat, I'm not going to disagree with you. If we can eliminate the capital gains tax, let's do so. No, you can't force corporations to pay certain wages and expect that inflation is going to end. That's not why there's inflation. It's because the normal quantitative easing keeps pace with the amount of wealth generated by meaningful work in the economy. However, when you continue quantitative easing without that meaningful work being done, as occurred for about 2 years during COVID, then that just creates direct inflationary pressure on the currency. There's no way to artificially, but via decree fix this problem. That's not the way free economies work, right? And we know from plenty of experience when we try to centralize economies with dictatorial powers, that always hurts everybody, brings down the standard of living, etc. So we don't want to try to do dumb shit like that. However, if you want to talk about something revolutionary as an idea that I've not heard any real rebuttal for whatsoever, I don't understand why quantitative easing is continuing to go on. Why is that currency introduced into the economy via the banks to be lent to people? Why isn't it just a check cut into however many hundred millions of people, and everybody gets a check of that? I don't understand how that would cause more inflationary pressure than having it being lent out through the banks. It shouldn't, because it's the same amount of currency being introduced into the economy that represents the new wealth that's been generated. So I've never had anybody explain to me why it is that the Federal Reserve introduces currency into the economy the way it does, and what would happen if it did it my way. Nobody's ever convinced me that there's a good reason for this. And I've mentioned this myriad times around myriad people. I've never had anybody give me a good explanation for why currency is introduced in the economy the way it is.
I wonder if Trump met Melania through Jeffrey Epstein. I think he did.
Maybe he did. I don't know. So the thing is, right now I just went through McDonald's, and the meal for two people is $32. I mean, look, I understand that people take loans out on things they can't buy outright because they lack sufficient currency. I'm not objecting to the idea of money being lent. I'm objecting to the idea of new currency being fed into the economy via that mechanism. I've not heard any explanation for why it's done via that mechanism instead of, say, directly given to the people of the United States. After all, the currency represents new wealth generated by their individual, the collective total of their individual work efforts.
Chick-fil-A doesn't support homosexuality. I don't support Chick-fil-A.
We don't have any Chick-fil-A's near us.
How does this open? Why are we talking about this non-fun talk?
All right. Let's not talk economics for a bit.
No, economics is fine. It does have to do with politics.
Okay. Well, yeah, everything's shitty, all right? Let's all agree. Everything's shitty. So, all right, now that everything's shitty, what do we feel about it emotionally? We feel bad, okay? My feelings on Shay Langoliers is he's not playing today.
I'm a little nervous about Shay Langoliers.
It's his day off. He's got a day off today. He's not catching.
Are there still talks of him being treated?
I don't think so. But, one never knows. We're dealing with the A's here, Rachel.
What?
We're dealing with the Athletics. You never know.
I know.
Luigi thinks we should express ourselves with music. Okay. But I just changed this. How did it go through the battery already? I just fucking changed this battery. What happened? Feel bad, feel sad. Mine's like yours conversing. Maybe that could be a simple solution. Well, thanks Y2 Crash, man. I like to believe that I talk like an adult about such things, and that sadly it's increasingly rare to encounter. There. I'm not on any amphetamines, so I'm not, I'm not going to be as on point, creative, enthusiastic, or whatever as I might be on Adderall, as I will be next week. But for now, well, Michelle, we're trying to break up the politics talk. We're trying to eliminate the politics talk, so I figured we'd play some music. Luigi suggested it. I thought it was a good idea. Gerald has a thought. It's not about politics. And Gerald has a cut to get to margarine tater tots. He's got a good idea for a name-changing business. Thinking now about what to call Christmas when they hire his firm to change that name. Gerald always thought there'd be chance enough to return to the work left rough. He'd get back to it eventually, but his visions pile up and his plans would interrupt all the work that started off so hopefully. But now his mind is back on his business, thinking of changing factless to listless. So how all the people will shout his name. When Gerald understands ever more clearly now, he won't provide explanation regarding the why or the how. He'll see you and know you from inside your heart. Exciting, delighting, Gerald plays his part. But Gerald still knew there's too much to do, and he drops time in the underview. Too much to rebut, so where now and what? Too much time spent nitpicking the skew with you. Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a lot. Gerald has a plot to get the margarine's tasty spots. He's got a good idea for a name-changing business. Thinking now about what to call Christmas when they hire his firm to change that name. And Gerald has a thought. Rachel, you want to sing? No? I don't think she wants to.
No.
Well, welcome, Cole B&B. Welcome. I sound atrocious. Thanks so much for your supportive input.
Yeah, so supportive.
Appreciate that. I actually don't. That might be kind of like hurtful if I didn't know how good I was. Every life lived reaches a time when the road comes to an end. There are times, dark times, times of despair, times when it's hard to feel good. That's when I look for my hat full of palm seed and that satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Every life lived reaches a time when the road comes to an end. When I'm there, will there be anybody else around? Will I travel all alone? That's when I look for my sack full of solvency and that satchel of helpful goods. Yeah, that satchel of helpful goods. 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 Thanks, darling.
You're such a songbird.
Colby and B, is this like your first time trolling or something? Are you just trying it out for the first time? Trolling? You never attempted it before? Okay. Well, I guess you got to start somewhere. I meant Colby and B, not Colby Curtis. Sorry if I missed it, if you missed that I was talking about you. No, I'm talking about the other Colby. Colby and B. I didn't mean Colby Curtis. I meant Colby E and B. Yeah. My bad. Thanks, William. What a nice person you are. I'm not kink shaming you. Don't worry, Karma's Pimp. Not one bit. You kink out all you want. It is an electric guitar. Unfortunately, even though I just changed the 9-volt battery in it, it's one of those active pickups, you know? So it died again. I had to change the 9-volt battery again. So I didn't have it plugged in. Buddy Cat, before I take a dump, I feel like, hey. During a dump, I feel like, meh. And then after a dump, I feel like, ah.
Oh, that's good.
That's how it works. What is Rachel reading?
I'm trying to find out whether these what gummies are sativa and which one's indica. These are indica. That's a sativa. That is so hard to read.
Here are my glasses. Well, you know what, Michael Saratori? Maybe that's enough to motivate me to change the 9-volt battery. Do you want to eat some gummies that we're trying to get?
I already did.
Oh, you did?
I had 5 out of these.
Okay, well.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course. That just means instead of going into one of those, I just have the other 5 of these.
Yeah, it's sativa. That one's a sativa, so.
Thanks, Michael. That's very nice of you.
He is very talented.
Let's see if I got another 9-volt battery. I swear I just changed that. Usually the 9-volt battery lasts a lot longer than that. Maybe that was just a bad battery or something. I got one more. We need to put this on the list of things to get at the store. 9-volt battery.
Batteries? Okay. Should I make a list?
I think you should. We got 5 things now.
Alright.
Hmm.
Hey, William.
I need a smaller screwdriver. That screwdriver is too big. No, I'm not boofing a 9-volt battery. It's a good guess. But that's not what I'm actually doing. This operation shall be entirely boof free. Boofing, dan, 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 dan. This one, of course, is actually a little too small. So, I don't really have the right size screwdriver, but it works fine enough. Put that in the pocket. Now, I get this bad boy. Why are you being so difficult? Alright. How about this?
I think you're a sweet bamboo.
Thanks, darling. I try my best.
Oh, you do it well.
I put the meow on the meow, just like meow. And then I put it meow to meow.
Oh, yeah.
How does this go in here? There. That's fine. Okay, now put that on. And then get the screwdriver. Get the screw. Put it in here. Screw it in. And then get this screw. Put it in there. And just screw it in.
That's what she said.
Yeah. She's always saying things like that. Let's see. I'm going to tune the guitar. Okay. problem, Michael. It's a very cloudy day in Los Angeles. Let me turn up a little bit. It's a very cloudy day in Los Angeles. And today we run out of time. Struggles past, troubles still to come. The day is nearly done. Someone give us some more time. Cloudy day in Los Angeles. Cloudy day in LA. I'm no sort of evangelist, but I have something to say. Life can strangely be forgiving to those who stay awake all night, and mostly voices say to give in. They'll try to sap your will to fight, but rather I'm supposed to be here and just be sin forgotten nights is sort of based on what I see here and also on what I want. It's a very cloudy day in Los Angeles, and today we run out of time. Struggles past, troubles still to come. The day is nearly done. Will someone buy us some more time? Cloudy day in Los Angeles. Cloudy day in LA. I'm no sort of evangelist, but I have something to say. Something to say. Thanks, darling. Well, as long as I'm playing, I guess I'll play one more, the one that people like best. He's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. Averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. Averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise. He hates the lies, wants to confront the men, always telling them, but every time he tries, people run and hide. They're only running hide, yet they yell at them until the bridge brings a new approach. Sneakily, he'll try to encroach upon the guilty, then perhaps he'll get the chance to yell at them. He's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. Averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. Averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise. He hates the lies, wants to confront the men, always telling them, but every time he tries, they only run and hide. Again, he is denied the chance to yell at him, because he's Gregory in disguise. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
It's tiring. It's the most exercise I've had since, well, I guess, the other day.
I know what the other day was.
Yeah. Well, the Athletics are losing.
But it's hard for them away from home.
It's hard for them at home, too. It's hard for them both places.
Yeah, it is.
They have a tough time of it.
Yeah, they do.
Thanks, Putty Cat. Appreciate it. They're down 7-0 currently. This game's over already, but we're watching the replay of it. It doesn't look like we're going to come back and win. I feel like I can feel his edibles hitting me already, though.
Really?
Yeah, what do you think? No? You're not feeling that
Possibly.
way. Well, I haven't seen any of spinach artichoke dips since I yelled at her that one time. I yelled at Lightbow one time and I haven't seen her since.
Oh.
You know, Little Miss Spinach artichoke dip.
I didn't know that.
She was pregnant. She was on like, you know how pregnant women want to eat some kind of specific thing like pickles or whatever?
Yeah.
Hers was spinach artichoke dip. So, tonight and every night, we're here exploring our feelings. Why? Because aren't our feelings really the last frontier? Aren't they? Or are they? These are just some of the questions we try to answer here every day at Talking with Friends People. We will be sure to appreciate it, Colby. No, Rachel's not pregnant.
Oh, pregnant?
No, because we were just talking about
cravings.
Lightbow being pregnant.
Yeah.
And he probably missed that part, you know. Rachel is not pregnant.
Okay, I'm gonna make a list after I do this.
Okay, no problem. Rachel's involved in something very important right now. I'm gonna show
Angry
you.
Birds.
Show you
I
exactly
never
what she's
thought
doing.
that I would be an Angry Birds fan. But I really like it.
There it is. That's what Rachel's doing. So good for her. Feeling is just a start for the main event, says Rax. Is the main event emotional outburst? I think it's time to take a walk around the house. You know, these live streams feature different segments. One of the segments that it usually features in this live stream is walk around the house. It is very hot today. It was like, I think the hottest of all the days today. It said it got a high of 115. I'm not sure if it don't think it got that hot here, but in town, apparently it got to 115 degrees. It's pretty darn hot. But, you know, it's still quite green, lush around here for July. And not in our gully, but down in the main stream part, there's still water in the stream. So, you know, even though it's been super hot, it's still quite green and lush and pleasant seeming around here anyway. Yeah, she's playing Angry Birds. Oh, Colby Curtis, I want to tell you, I feel you, dog. You know, there are some SI necessities in life. You got to poop enough. You got to sleep enough. You got to eat enough. And none of those things are no-brainers, you know? Especially for less sensory inclined people, those can be challenging matters, you know? Is that a bug? Wow, what a weird looking little bug. I think it's a bug. Or is it? Yeah, it is. It's alive. Look at this thing. Look at this weird looking little bug. Let me see if I can put this down so you can get a still view of it. Where is it? There it is. Look at that thing. What is that? You might say, oh, that's not a bug, Eric. Watch me touch it. See, it is a bug. It's alive, whatever it is. That's a weed flea? I think that's a weed flea. I don't know what it's called, but... it's something. Some kind of weird little bug. It's got a long nose. Like an anteater bug or something. You can't really see its long nose. There, now you can see its long nose. See? See what a long nose it has? That's a kung fu bug? Is that what it's called? That's a cool name. It doesn't seem to be hurting anything. I'll leave it alone. I'm a peaceable guy. I don't want to bother it if it's not hurting anything. I wonder if I should water again tonight, given how hot it was today, if I should wait until tomorrow morning to water. I think it can wait. It seemed to be fine. It's not an earwig. Well, I don't know. I mean, I first of all, marijuana actually grows. That's not a white fly. I know what white flies look like. It's not a praying mantis either. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, whatever it is. It's one little bug on one leaf with one plant. I'm not worried about it very much.
It didn't look like it was doing anything, just hanging out.
Yeah. This is not a blunt. This one's just a pre-roll joint.
That's fine. Thank you.
Let me use that lighter. I've got another lighter over here. It's a weevil, huh? A weevil. Okay. Well, congratulations, little weevil. You're a weevil.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a government spy bug? Maybe it is a government spy bug. That's fine. The government can spy on me. Alright, well. I will maybe get rid of it. Yeah, it was on a weed plant. Look, everybody just needs to relax. First of all,
everybody just needs to relax.
you won't learn from any internet site. Weed's super easy to grow. And you don't need to do any bunch of special shit to make it come out fine. Trust me. Everybody's all like, oh, yeah, you gotta overreact like this and like that to everything. No, you don't need to. It's fine.
I'm gonna make a list now.
Alright, cool.
Um.
Here are the first 4 things on the list.
Okay. Wait. Return. Okay.
It's kitty litter coffee cream or ketchup sour cream.
Kitty litter.
Kitty litter coffee cream or ketchup sour cream. Everyone's gotten emotional about this bug, huh? It's just one little bug, okay? Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. Everyone's gonna be all like, yeah, about it. Fine, I'll get rid of that bug. I will agree that I've been thinking about this plant here. It looks like it has potentially whiteflies on it, but I figure it gets hot enough they should put it into it, you know. But this plant doesn't look like it has any whitefly on it. But all right, off you go. There. Now you're gone. Okay. So I got rid of that. If I do have white flies, that's a big problem. But I know how to get rid of it. It's just kind of labor intensive. But this heat should be very dissuasive of whiteflies though. Usually whiteflies like moisture environments. You hear squatting is a thing in California? Yeah, it is. Hi, Henry O'Manley. Not a whole hell of a lot. Probably won't stream for that much longer. Well, if we named the bug, then we would feel worse about killing it.
Yeah, I don't want to name the bug that we just killed.
Yeah.
It's just a weevil or a white fly.
Yeah. You think, okay, well, champ, you don't mean derogatory. You mean condescending or what's that word? There's another word that is better for that. Yeah, I killed it. Well, I mean, what about Tiger? Hey, Tiger.
Ew.
Sup, champ?
Go get him, Tiger.
Not much, Tiger. How you doing, Slugger? Chief.
That makes me think of like the 50s.
Yeah, condescending is the first one that comes to my mind too. Tiger or Slugger, they're both really bad.
Next time you leave the house for something and I don't go with you, I'm gonna say, "Have a good day, Tiger."
Thanks. Go get him, Tiger.
Yeah, go get him, Tiger.
Go get him, Tiger. Go get him, Slugger. Yeah, go get him, Slugger, or go get him, Tiger is a very condescending thing to say.
I'll slap you on the butt too.
Yeah. Luigi, you were going to destroy the planet? Well, thanks for not doing so. You were less than 100 feet away from the beach when Hurricane Katrina hit. You just got called a bitch by your parents, even though you're a kid? Mike Galt, well, were you being a bitch?
That's like really mean and strange.
Henry O'Manley. One of my favorite pastimes is yelling, "Get a job" at people who are obviously working very hard outside. That's funny. Fuck yeah, I was. Well, there you go. You know?
Okay.
Rachel used to tell her mom to suck her dick.
Yeah,
so.
I did.
Even though, obviously, Rachel doesn't have a dick.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I worked very hard today because Rachel and I made the long, arduous trip down to the Indian weed store.
It was
and
worth
back.
it, I think.
It was worth it. I feel like we got a lot of weed for our money. It's cheaper at the res.
Let's go there then, you know? Like, we can switch it up for fun, but right now it's not fun because of all the work that's being done.
Right, we can't really go to Merced
No.
right now because they're repairing the highway. And last time we went to Merced, we got stuck in big construction traffic. We don't want a repeat of that.
No.
They say they're not going to be done until November. So this is, look, this is
Looks good.
residue.
Is he,
Because it's from the reservation.
Oh, that's clever.
See?
They got new bags.
Anyway, this was a half ounce of potato roast for $88.
That's
I
good.
feel like that's a good deal, you know.
Yeah, it is. Your mom's pet name for you is Fucker?
You know what you should do, Henry O'Manley? That's along the lines of your yelling, "Get a job" at people who are obviously working their hardest. You know, stand in the feminine hygiene aisle, and when a woman reaches for a certain brand of tampon, go, "Ooh, you don't want that one." Well, I have a lot of free weed still.
You know what? This is actually fucking funny too because it just came out in the news that like there's some brands that have like toxic stuff in their tampons.
Really?
Yeah.
want that one.
Yeah, William, you're right. It's so good though. Oh my god, I want to try the coffee.
Oh, you should have said you wanted that one.
You know, me being hindsight 2020.
I just kind of push forward with what I think, and I didn't really
Right, then
ask
I'm
you.
not gonna. So
my
next
bad.
time we go, why don't? How about like maybe we go there for when we go to the casino?
Yeah, okay, that's good. Bitcoin price decline likened to what? Likely a bear trap. What does that mean?
Oh no, bull is good, bear is bad.
Yeah. I mean, we're not invested in crypto, so it doesn't really matter to us.
Meow. Trouble.
Hmm. Did I open my legs earlier today? I mean, my legs are never really closed.
They
Right?
really aren't.
I don't typically. I actually have a thigh gap, so
Yeah, he does have a thigh gap.
it's I can't really.
Look at that! Oh my gosh, your thigh
Yeah,
gap!
I know. I can put my hand all the way through my.
I can't.
I can put my hand all the way through my legs.
I can't. My thighs touch each other.
Yeah, well, you don't got no thigh gap. Henry O'Manley, I hope you told her not to break up with that guy, not to do that anymore.
What?
Oh, don't even get me started on it. It's horrible to hear about. Yes, we have seen the movie. I've seen the movie Bridesmaids, I think.
Yeah, I think we should watch it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Don't be sweaty and gross, Arrow's Edge Outdoors.
Yeah, really.
A 100 milligrams edible non-stop weight of mushrooms is the way to go. Well, we normally eat either 50 milligrams or 100. Lately, well, the ones at the from Merced might be a little stronger than the ones we ate tonight. Seems like.
Mhm.
So the Merced ones, if we ate 100 milligrams, it would just be like too heavy for me, for my taste.
I think so. Well, I would have to be in like a party mood.
Right. that's the kind of party that you go lie down.
Yeah.
Okay, that party is called taking a nap.
Nap, yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't really appear as though there's anything worth watching on television tonight.
No.
Well, we were watching Antoque's Roadshow before. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Is that a new Eminem song?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I listened to it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It's quite good. It's long, but I listened to it. I don't know who these people are. Toby and Big Sean and Baby Tron.
Big Sean.
But I know who Eminem is.
You do?
Yeah, I've heard of him before. St. Ides is a drink that hits you fast. Is it an alcohol drink? We don't drink alcohol. I used to drink alcohol, but I don't anymore. Anyway, let's see what this person says here about feelings. Winston's mom says, I thought you might have some special words for a feeling that will reveal something about your way of dealing with feelings. Yeah, how do you deal with feelings, Acacia? What's the one trick solves all problems for feelings? Give us the INFP wisdom.
Yeah.
Supervise me, Acacia. Supervise me with the truth. Tell me, what is the one guaranteed, all-encompassing solution trick to feelings? Am I half tornado or an Acacia aficionado? Share with us your INFP wisdom. INFP, wisdom for me. INFP, wisdom for me. Give us the INFP wisdom. Come on, Acacia. Don't be a schism. Schism, I should have said. Sorry. Let's have it. Don't hold out on us. Don't hold out the INFP feelings wisdom. INFPs are known to be greedy. They're like magicians. They don't want to share their tricks.
Oh, that does make a magician greedy.
Yeah. You'll notice the deafening silence from Acacia. She's not sharing us the trick. What's the one surefire trick? There's no bug on the couch behind me. Nothing, show media. We do it for free. Even though they even didn't get our drink right. Both of our coffees had cream in them.
They both did.
Sugar.
It's so weird. I didn't notice it until you said it.
Well, it's like the lady said, I said 8 creams in each of the coffees. She said, do you want any sugar? I said, no. And,
I had a feeling she...
And then they put sugar in both of them. So, obviously, that wasn't cool. But it's still pretty good.
Yeah. I like coffee a lot.
Just feel them. Just feel them? What kind of a solution is that?
Let them flow instead of fighting them?
That's the opposite of a solution. That's just describing the problem.
Just feel them. How do you feel feelings? Just feel them.
The point is, how do you stop feeling feelings, right?
Yeah, but you don't want to stop feelings.
Well, you want to stop feeling bad feelings.
Yeah, but you can't. You gotta feel them at some point. You gotta, right? Because if you don't, then they usually express in some negative way. That's what they say, anyway.
Probably. I just want to feel like a tsundere character in anime, one of those people who's always positive and enthusiastic and raring to go.
Well, you are.
Not as much as I used to be. I used to be more like that.
Alright. Okay. So you want to be one of those people, but like you do have those qualities. The thing is that you're human and you're not an anime cartoon. Mm-hmm. So you can write a character who has only positive feelings.
Is Alec Baldwin guilty as charged?
Oh yeah.
Was he charged again?
The trial was this week.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What did they charge him for?
It was that case with the gun stuff, but I don't know what the ruling was.
I don't think he's guilty, but I do think that's a good poll idea, show media.
I mean, I don't think he's guilty either. Manslaughter?
Is the jury out currently?
That's crazy.
I mean, is the jury still deliberating, or what?
I hope they really think about it. Because it's... Damn it. If it were me, I would have checked to see if there was a bullet in there. However, there's a gun handler who is in charge of that stuff to make sure that those accidents don't happen. So after a while of being an actor, I'm sure you get like, you get guns in your hands quite a lot. And you, after a while, you probably just like, oh, the other person's in charge of the gun. I don't have to look anymore. I don't think he should be charged for manslaughter.
Everybody gotta feel the feelings. Everybody gotta touch their emotions.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gotta feel the feelings tonight.
That's such a good song. It sounds like it's from the 80s.
Thanks. Who is this? Says Renan LLL. I'm Eric. And tonight we're learning the solution is this. Everybody gotta feel their feelings. Everybody gotta touch their emotion. Everybody gotta feel the feelings tonight.
Yes! There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're learning today. Renan LLL. Do you feel like you're improved by that new wisdom that I shared with you? If so, don't be afraid to press the like button. Because I'm giving out this kind of wisdom for free every day.
You want your keyboard?
Well, I'm just thinking, as far as the keyboard goes,
Yeah.
it's missing a rubber thing.
Oh, so it's making you touch it.
It's a one-footed keyboard.
Oh no.
Yeah, look, this one has a little foot. This one, no foot.
It misses it.
Where did it go?
Yeah.
I guess it ran off.
It must have. How did it go? How did it run off though?
I don't know. I just don't know. So, I've got other wisdoms to share that I generally like to share with people, Rimmon. One of them is poop when you can.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait till you have to poop. If you can poop, poop now. I think that's good advice. All right, so since there's nothing good to watch on TV in the background, how about we put on this, but muted? Let's see. Okay.
You guys get to enjoy.
You can watch us watching Antiques Roadshow. And he's guessing $1,000 for his little motorcycle, but it's really worth $2,000. So good for him.
Yeah.
We've already seen this one. All right, now, what do we get to look at? We get to look at a saddle. It's a saddle that horses might have on them. The kind of saddle you could really take home to mother and say, look at my saddle. All right. And there's a picture of the guy who had the saddle. He's got a mustache and a fine look about him. There's some stirrups that go with the saddle. With silver work on it. The bridle was not made by Visalia. It was probably contracted out, as were the spurs. So maybe the silver work was done by Meow, but it's hard to say. And anyway, it's a saddle.
is General Custer a person or is it Coster?
No, well, there is a General Custer, but that's not this
Oh,
person.
okay,
It's
all
a
right.
different person.
I was wondering if I was having a
No, you're right. That's a different.
Kurt
person.
Cobain.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain. There is I guess a TikTok or something
Yeah.
of this lady saying, "Today I learned that his name is Kurt Cobain and not Kurt Cobain."
I'll type it out for everyone.
How much do you think it's worth? The butterflies in my stomach are killing me right now, he says, about its value. So, we'll start with the Spurs. Not knowing who made them, but knowing the documentation is $4,000 to $6,000 just for the Spurs. Wow, that's pretty good. Never heard of play-by-play of Antiques Roadshow. The head stall, $3,000 to $5,000. Conservative estimate. Okay, the saddle, $8,000 to $10,000. Wow. And then you have the martingale. It's probably a replacement. It's $1,000 easy. The whole rig, we're looking at 16 grand on the low end to 22 grand on the high end. Now this was back in 1998 or whatever. What do you think, Rachel? Has it gone up or down? From a total of 16,000 for the whole set.
Up.
Rachel says up. I'm going to say stays the same. I'm going to go stays the same.
You guys are seeing what we do all the time live. I'm so excited.
Now I'm saying if we can
25,000?
up to 25 grand for the whole outfit, that's if they can figure out who made them, yeah.
Okay, so now we have to see.
And
wow,
Rachel was right. It went from 2004, it was 16 to 22,000. To 2019, it was $70,000.
That's a lot.
Now this is an interesting looking thing. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what this thing is. Right.
What is it?
What is this thing? We'll find out. It looks like a hot dog wagon. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what that's worth. Okay.
Is it a pizza oven?
I think it's like some kind
of
hot dog wagon.
Let's hot dog wagon, like a dirty water.
Yeah, like you see in New York.
Yeah,
Come get your hot dog. You want the mustard?
All right,
That's
I'm saying it's barbecue.
Let's see. Okay, so. And here's the last of the original casino operators. And it's like it's a prime rib serving thing.
Okay, so we were both not close because
It was originally used at Sparks Casino in the 50s. But it's actually from the 1930s. And it shows this great streamlined design. It looks like a Zeppelin, says the antiques guy. It does rather look like a blimp, I must say.
It does.
And they don't even know if this is made in the U.S. or in Europe. They're not even sure. That's how strange this thing is.
It's pretty strange.
It's not an urn. You have to be a very large person. This thing is cost $6,000 to $8,000 because of its great 1930s design.
Saying down.
Yeah, same. I'll say same.
Good job.
I
You got it.
It's my fave brunette. My fave brunette is Rachel.
Thanks. My favorite brunette is you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Alec Baldwin is an actor. This is a really nice cigarette case. I must
Ooh,
say.
it's very nice. I love
It's
the blue and gold.
enamel and gold. It's lovely. You know, it's a cigarette box. It opens up, and then the cigarettes went in there. Obviously.
What is it from? Oh, there's a striker.
Well, there's a match container and a striker on it.
How do you strike on
It's
that?
a gold box. It's pretty heavy. We tried to weigh it. I put it on the jeweler scale. It went off the mark. That only goes 2.5 ounces. We went on the silver scale and figured out that just to melt it, it's 18 karat gold would be worth $2,000 in scrap gold at 2004. Well, we're watching some Antiques Roadshow. Boba Fett,
What the hell?
is that really necessary?
Where does that come from?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. So anyway, this cigarette box, gold, blue enamel.
Cartier.
It's made by Cartier in Paris, it says. And I'm guessing it's worth a pretty penny.
It's worth a pretty penny too.
We're not up to a whole hell of a lot, your big brunette. I don't think we're going to be streaming for too much longer, but I am at the moment just because, you know, nothing else to do, I guess. Where do any of us come from? I don't know where we all come from. Let's see. In 2004, 15,000. I think it's gone up.
Me too.
I think it's gone up for that. It's a great.
Wow, she thought it was only 50, 75 bucks. Wow.
I bet it's gone up.
I think
First
it's
of all,
gone up too.
gold's definitely gone up, but you know, it just seems like such a cool cigarette box.
It is so cool. Oh, 1910. Up.
Up, 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 up.
Oh, by a lot.
Yeah, it's almost doubled. Well, good for you, cigarette box. Good for you.
Thank you, Winston's mom.
Thank you, Winston's mom. This is what we have in front of us now. Is what's called a suitcase.
It's Louis Vuitton.
It's a Louis Vuitton trunk. In 2000, circa 1925. In 2004, it was worth $3,000 to $5,000. What do you think, Rachel? You think up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say up also on this one.
Stay the same.
Stay the same.
Mm.
Maybe we're wrong.
Yeah.
Pottery usually goes down. You know
Does
what I'm saying?
it?
Don't you think so?
What was this, Tiffany?
This is Fulper, it said.
Ah.
Fulper pottery. 3,000 to 4,000.
Yeah. You're
1,500
right.
to 2,000. It's gone down.
Yeah.
That's right. Indian paintings, I think
They go expensive. They can sometimes be worth a lot.
Yeah. But I think they've had their peak and they've come down a little.
Okay.
But I'm not sure their peak was 2004. I think this one
Stay the same.
stayed the same.
Mm.
That's 1940. That's not old.
It's not
enough.
very old now.
Rugs they've gone down, I think, in general.
Have they?
Well, because it's
No,
big. You have to have a
no.
big space for
Yeah,
that, you know?
they're expensive. Just pass it down, right?
I just sell it.
Sell it.
What are you going to need a rug for?
You're right. Like where we put a rug in here?
right there.
It would be right there, but like, why would we need to already have carpet?
Well, and then we'd have something else to get cat hair in.
Oh no. No show media.
Yeah, it says to me for how long. It says for 300 seconds. I don't know if it shows to other people or not. Boy, McDonald's gave me some flatulence. 5 to 7,000. It says. I bet it's gone down, or maybe stayed the same. I don't know.
I'm gonna say down.
Down 2,500 to 3,500 now. Now this little thing here, JD Martinez says you're done. Where's Cole?
Yeah.
Hi, Mike. I'm 53. So this is a toy, old toy with horses and a carriage that it pulls. No, I don't think we're going to be having any visitors coming up anytime soon. I don't even know what that means. So this particular, it's actually goats. They're not horses.
Yeah.
They're goats pulling a thing. It's 25 to 3,500. What do you think?
How much is gonna be?
Yeah, it's 25 to 3,500.
Okay, 25, 3,500.
Or 2,500 to 5,000.
Same.
25 to 3,500. Okay, so yeah, I think same. I'm going same too.
Oh,
Down. Wow, it's
down
only
by
600
a
to
lot.
800.
I hope he sold it when he
I
did.
hope he sold it too. No, well, why be all sweaty? Why? Why be all sweaty? There's no reason to be. Well, Guy, then you don't feel any need to answer the question. All right, well, we're gonna end our poll. It looks like
Close.
half the
Really
people
close.
are opposed to him being found guilty. So it's unlikely he's going to be found guilty if that reflects the jury pool. This guy sucks, says Cole. I say go back on timeout, Cole.
Yeah.
Who's your boy? Oh, I timed him out again.
Boba Fett.
I'm going to time you out again, too.
What the hell?
Okay. I guess I didn't block him, no.
Bowling Green? Is that like a picture of New York?
Is Bowling Green in New York?
There is a Bowling Green in New York, but I would have guessed France?
I don't know. In Hello, Victor. Doing pretty good. Thanks, Show Medium. Well, I think I will wrap it up here on the old live stream. And, watch some TV. At some point, get ready for bread. So, have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.